All right, welcome back, guys. We're going to do another day of substitution today, which is a method that we use to solve a system of equations. So a little review from yesterday and from past classes. When we have a system of equations, we're dealing with two or more equations. So like the example you see here, we are dealing with two equations. And what we're trying to find is we're trying to find the value of the two variables that we have. So we're trying to figure out what x is and what y is in this. So I look at my two equations, and yesterday was really a little bit more straightforward because we had stuff like y equals 2. And so we would just take our 2 and substitute it in for y here and then solve that equation. Today, although it looks a little bit more difficult because I don't have just y equals 2, I have y equals 2x, it is going to be the same exact process. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, we know that y is 2x, and we're going to put 2x in for y in the next equation. So instead of that equation being 4x plus y equals 12, it's going to be 4x plus 2x is equal to 12. I'm just replacing y with the 2x. That's all I did there. Now, once I've done that, I have an equation that has just one variable in it, just x's. And we learned just last week what we can do when we have like terms. We add them together. So 4x and 2x is 6x. That equals 12. And to finish off solving for x, I'm going to divide both sides by 6, and I get that x is equal to 2. So now I know that x is 2. I'm going to put that right up there, my answer. Now, I'm almost done, but I do still need to figure out my y value. So to figure out my y value, I can either go to my top equation or my bottom equation to use that to figure out y. I generally try to go with the one that's a little bit easier, a little bit shorter looking, like that top one here. You can see y is already by itself, and it says that y is equal to 2x. So y equals 2x, but I know that x is 2. So I'm going to put that 2 in for x. So it's going to be y equals 2 times 2, and 2 times 2 is equal to 4. So that's going to go right up here where y is. So in this particular example, our x is 2 and our y is 4. All right, let's try just one more like that, and hopefully you guys will feel a little bit more comfortable doing some of these practice problems. All right, for our next example, let's say 3y plus 2x is equal to 20. And let's say y is equal to x. All right, so again, we're trying to figure out the value of x and y. So I'm going to try and fill those values into here for x and y. Now, I don't know what either variable is. I don't know what x is. I don't know what y is. But I do know that y is the same thing as x. So y is equal to x. So what that means is that in my other equation, I can replace y with x. So instead of writing 3y, I could write 3x. I can just simply replace that y with an x. So it's 3x, and then I have plus 2x equals 20. Now, just like before, we're going to solve this by combining like terms. 3x and 2x is 5x equals 20. And when I divide by 5, I'm going to get that x is equal to 4. So this is the first value that I found. I now know that x is 4. Now, to figure out y, I can use either the top or bottom, but it should be really clear to you. It says that y is equal to x, so that means that if x is 4, y must also be 4. So y is going to be 4 as well. And so now I've found what x is, and I found what y is, and so I've successfully solved this system of equations. All right, good luck with these practice problems. Let me know if you have any questions.